Hello guys and welcome back to UK Highland Photography. I'm Strober and today we're going to be talking about increments of stops within Aperture. Now you should know by now that a stop in photography will either double the amount of light hitting the camera sensor or it will decrease the amount of light hitting your camera sensor. For example, if we're shooting on Aperture f8 and if we jump up to f5.6, that means we've jumped up one stop, and that means we've doubled the amount of light hitting our camera's sensor. However, on the other hand, if we move down a stop from f8 to f11, then we have halved the amount of light hitting our camera's sensor. Now, we all know that, but there's something I've been looking at recently, and I really didn't know until I actually looked into it. But there's a thing called an increment of a stop. For example, here's my DSLR. I'm currently on f8. Now let's say I want to move up to f5.6. What I would do is I'd move my wheel dial. But when I move my wheel dial, instead of getting f5.6, instead I get f6.7. So I get f6.7 in between. So basically what this is that is half a stop. You get me guys? Because it's an increment of a stop. Some cameras will actually give you a third of a stop. So in this case, I'm going to have to move up. I'm going to have to turn my wheel dial twice in order to get to f5.6. Some cameras, you may have to turn it 3 times to get to f5.6, because again, some cameras move up in half a stop and some cameras move up in a third of a stop. So let's have a look at f8 again on the camera. So if we go back to f8 and set on my camera, so let's say I want to go to f11. Now if I will rotate my dial, I am now at f9.5. f9.5. So on my way to f11, I actually have to use another increment. You see what I'm saying, guys? So let's say we're at f11 now, and I'll put that on my camera. So now we're at f11. If I move to f13, as you can see, f13 is not actually a stop. Instead, it is half of a stop. And then if I move it again, I am at f16. So basically, guys, I don't know how to say that any more simpler, but stops are standard. In photography, stops are standard rules. But in modern digital DSLRs, we have the ability to move up 2 stops in 1/3 of a stop or in half a stop. So now you understand what increments of a stop is within photography. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and when you get the time, check out the online shop over at www.ukhighland.com.